that hard. If it is hard, then I'll just switch it back. Yeah, I'm not a Switch. The only thing with that is I have that downloaded on my Xbox, so I'll have to like turn off my
By
PlayStation and then
terror,
switch over to
the
Warzone.
world lives with it. You live with
But we
it.
can play that, yeah.
Viruses are
We'll do a
stolen,
little bit of Resident Evil
re-engineered,
first, and then we'll
misused
switch
with
over to
tragic
Warzone.
results. And who are you supposed
It's crazy.
to
I don't know if you've seen the
trust?
requirements, but like the rarest bundle in the
Politicians
game
who
is
sell their souls for a few votes.
it is
CEOs who betray consumers for a quick buck.
sorry, I'm just watching this cutscene. I
Count on
forgot how
us
interesting
instead.
this cutscene was, where
We're
it's like
above
Tricell
politics,
or whatever, like
always watching,
almost like a new
always
Umbrella, or no,
ready to face
TerraSave
the
is what they're
threat
called. Yeah,
head on.
yeah. It's almost like a
We
new
are the
Umbrella. It reminds me of
unflinching
like,
mob
but
that
it's
softens
they're
up
supposed to be the good
evils
guys.
of
I don't know. It's
bioterrorism
weird.
and chemical warfare.
Yeah, they're all smiling.
They call us
Yeah, the whole story mode is co-op, and then so is raid mode.
TerraSave.
Yeah.
Because
TerraSave.
Terra
Oh yeah, so the rarest bundle in Warzone, you have to get a nuke. I don't know if you know about that, but you drop a nuke on the map, killing everybody.
Hey guys.
But it's super hard to get, and the bundle comes with like an operator, a charm, and like everything, calling card and everything. But it's like the hardest bundle to get because it requires you to even start the mission. It's like a nuke mission you have to do to even start it. You have to get 5 wins in a row, and then after that, like a special contract will appear, and everybody can see you doing it. And some people might not even know what you're doing, but it's like they know where you are the whole time you're trying to do the nuke mission, and it's crazy.
Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Claire.
You'd have to get another 5 wins. That's the worst part about it, and they have to be in a row, back to back.
What's up, Neil?
And it's like I've only
Something's
gotten
going
1
down
win
in
so far,
Washington.
and it was a
Did you
duos
hear
win.
anything?
What? The new virus? Come on.
Yeah, I like the opening
You
to
know Tricel's
Revelations too. I
history,
forgot how cool. Like it's
right?
all about Claire at first, and then
Hello?
she's just trying to be a part of TerraSave or whatever.
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Oh, and then Barry, they finally brought Barry back in, and that's
Yep.
Barry's daughter,
Moira started today.
Moira. Yeah,
But you've got to be careful if you're going to mention
Her
her.
and her dad?
it's cool because I think the
Oh,
last
yeah.
time they were part of the
Emotional
story was
minefield.
Okay,
Resident Evil 2,
you did your homework.
and then Claire
What
doesn't
other
come back
horrible
until
invasions of
Revelations 2.
privacy have you gotten there?
Hey, I gotta look out for TerraSave. We have
Same
our
with
enemies.
yeah. I
Anyway,
don't think Claire comes
good luck
back
breaking her in.
until this one. Yeah.
She's not a horse. Bye. Uh-oh. What do you do this time?
Fucking Barry.
Yeah, I
Every
think
time I ask him
it might be in
anything,
raid
he
mode,
pushes
but like
back.
yeah, not part of the
Wouldn't
main
even be
story.
here
Yeah, I
if I listened.
noticed. I know Chris is in raid mode for sure because I remember if you got him far enough, he had an ability where he would just throw an RPG, and if you got him maxed out, you could use that on anybody. So I would be like Hunk, and I could just throw an RPG because you can like use Chris's skill once you get him maxed out on any character. It's pretty cool. But I don't know about Leon. I know Chris though is in here in the raid mode at least. Yeah, he might be. I'll have to like. I'm like trying to get far enough to look at the raid mode. I remember it would like show every character in the raid mode, and like, pretty sure you usually have them all unlocked from the beginning, but I can't remember if you had to unlock some of them. Yeah, some of them.
No, there must be some kind of
This opening's pretty crazy. How these people just come in and like, they must work for Umbrella. They just come in and take Claire and Moira as prisoners. Yeah, like they just wake up in like jail somewhere. They don't even know where they are. Like, yeah, Revelations too. The ending's pretty cool. I think there is one for Barry and one for Claire, and then Moira's got like her own thing that goes on too. Operation Raccoon City also had like 2 endings, like a good ending and a bad ending for the bad
Why did it
people.
open? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, this game looks really good on PS4. Like, it's held up.
Where have I been
I don't know if it got a remaster or not, but it just looks really good. Oh, Cecil Leon is in it. That's cool. Yeah, because I think everybody's in this raid mode. Like, almost everybody, at least. Everybody that was playable in other Resident Evils, I believe. Yeah, this is a really good Resident Evil too. I still like this one a lot. I think it came out after Resident Evil 6, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say this is the last one that came out before they got to the point where they started doing the RE engine and they remade 2 and stuff.
Oh my god, Claire!
Don't worry.
I found Moira.
I'm gonna get you out of there right
Can I not invite you? Dang,
now.
I'm pretty sure I just have to get past this first level, I guess. That's weird.
Moira, are you okay?
I guess it's kind of like a tutorial, the opening.
I mean, what in a moist barrel of foxes? Oh, Claire, I just want to go home.
It's okay. We're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how they're just locked up here. They don't really have a way out.
This makes any sense. What did we do?
Wish I could tell you.
Make sure I didn't miss anything back here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have everything, like the outfits and characters and stuff. Just gotta get past this opening. Maybe it's just like after the opening, or I don't know. I'm curious if they're gonna make me do the whole first episode. I don't think it's that long, but yeah, you had to restart the application and then they popped up.
This is so messed up. What do you think this place was?
Oh my gosh, jump scare. I didn't realize it. That's funny. It's cool because you don't even have to worry about danger until you get a gun, because they're not gonna like throw anything at you when you don't have a gun. Yeah, Claire's pretty cool in this one. I like her a lot in the Resident Evil 2 remake, though. They did a good job with her in that one. But I really like her character model in this one, too, because this was before they did mocap, I'm pretty sure. This was back when they would just, like, design the characters and then use them like that. And, like, I don't know, sometimes I like that more. Like how Leon looks in Resident Evil 4 versus how he looks in 2 and in the remake of 4, because, like, they use a mocap person for 2 and 4, so it's like a real person's face. But, like, I don't know, I just like his original face, like the way he looked before.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, it's kind of the same with Jill too. Like, I like Jill, like her mocap character is cool, but it's like I think I like old school Jill a little bit more, like how she looked when they designed her.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
But yeah, that's just some characters. Like I was saying, Claire doesn't look too bad in the remake.
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
And it would make sense that they look different when they're older because time has passed, you know. So if you like compare them, it's almost like she would grow into this character of Claire in Revelations 2. And what was that you were saying though? Yeah, I know, because the last one he was in after 4 was 6, I think. Yeah, no, not until they did the remake of 2, and now they're doing the remake of 4. But yeah, so I'm curious if they'll ever do that. That's why I didn't hate 7 and 8, but I didn't appreciate it as much as the other ones, because the other ones were like, you know, characters you had already known and stuff, and you really liked. And in 7 and 8, it was like Ethan, like, you know, it's just a new character that got introduced, so it was like, I still like that one, but it's just, it doesn't really connect as much, like, other than Chris, you know, Redfield, it doesn't really connect to any of the old games besides Chris. He's like the one connection, like in 7 and 8. Yeah, I know that makes sense because he was in the first one. That's another thing about Jill. Like, Jill's only been in Resident Evil 1 and 3, and then they've never put Jill in another Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure she's only been in 1 and 3, and that's it. Oh, no, she was in 5. I forgot she was in 5. Like, yeah, she's in 5. She's a big deal in 5. I forgot about that. So she was in 3 of them. That's cool. I forgot how, like, this one's pretty cool. This one's, like, more old school. You get to, like, read files and stuff and open discs and get ammo. Yeah, no, I thought that was cool. See, I found ammo, but I don't have a gun. I just have a knife right now, so that's interesting. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. And I feel like there's not much to miss in the beginning. Yeah, were there medallions? Hopefully, no, yeah. Are there ones you have to knife in the beginning, or do you have to have a gun before you can get them?
Go!
Okay, then good. I don't have the gun yet, so hopefully I haven't missed any yet.
Okay. Careful. Stand back.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be easy then. Pretty sure there's a zombie to the right. Oh, no, he's right there in front of us. Wait, who? Hunk? Yeah, I know he does. I noticed he does that in RE-verse too. I don't know if you played RE-verse yet. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. I've like played it a lot, and the battle pass and it's cool. It's like the first time Resident Evil ever did a battle pass, and they did a really good job with that. And like, there's a lot of really cool outfits. Like they have like Chris's like original 1 outfit and his 5 outfit, and Jill's like 3 outfit, and like just a lot of the old outfits, like even Jill's 5 outfit, and then Ada's like Umbrella Chronicles outfit where she like escapes Raccoon City, because no one ever knew how Ada escaped Raccoon City in Resident Evil 2 because it doesn't show in the remake. But in Umbrella Chronicles you get to play through it and see how she escapes, and it's pretty crazy. Like Wesker like gives her grapple hook gun thing for the first time, and then she uses that to like get out of Raccoon City, and there's like one last helicopter that's leaving Raccoon City, and she manages to get on it before Raccoon City gets nuked, and she's all bandaged up and stuff. So that's like an outfit you can get for her in RE-verse, and it looks really cool because she's all bandaged up. Like one of her eyes is bandaged up, and she just had bandages all over, and it's like her normal outfit, but just she's all bandaged up because she's like trying to escape Raccoon. It's like her after she's already fell down the thing, and like Leon thought she died. Yeah, and then after that she escapes in Umbrella Chronicles. It's pretty cool. I really wish they'd redo Umbrella Chronicles. Like maybe they will at some point. That'd be cool. And they don't have to make an arcade shooter too. They can make it like a third-person thing. But I did like Umbrella Chronicles original. Like I like Umbrella Chronicles enough I'd go back and play it even though it was like an arcade shooter. Oh dang, we just found that one chick that died. The one with the glasses.
Did you know her?
I think we saw her in the opening cutscene.
She's with TerraSave.
I just don't, like, wasn't looking around for her. Oh man, the zombie got her. And I think you can play as her in raid mode if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's an interesting character. Yeah, like in the story mode, I think you'd only see her like maybe in the opening cutscene, barely for a second, and then when you and Moira walk around, you see her die, you know, real quick, and you
I can hear the
see
wind
her
out there.
body.
This
Yeah.
must be the way out.
Then we need to find a way through.
Guessing this door is locked. Yep, I knew it was. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, this one you can run. See, in RE-verse you can't run. Some reason I don't know why they took out the running. There's dodging where you can like dodge roll, but there's no running some reason.
Here.
Hold steady. Okay.
Almost got it. No.
I forgot this one's all about Wesker's sister too. Like Wesker's sister's like the main bad guy in this one, and she's a big deal in Revelations too, and not Revelations 2, but in the one that's like a Dead by Daylight mode. Yeah, she's like one of the main people you can be. Yeah, and Resistance. Yeah, in Resident Evil Resistance, she's one of those people you can play as one of the bad people. Yeah. Yeah, I forget what they're called. They're not called hunters in that one, but they're called like I forget. But yeah. Yeah, I was like Alex Wesker, yeah, and then she's, yeah, in Resistance, and she's in this game, and that's the only 2 games she's in. And I really wish Wesker would have been a part of that one, but that's fine. I think he's going to be in 4 remake, because he was in the original 4, so if they bring him back in the remake of 4, that would just make sense. He would have to be in like the Mercenaries, and then they could put him in like a bunch of stuff. Mercenaries, and then he was also in Ada's story. So like if they do it the way I'm thinking, they're gonna have a Mercenaries mode at the end after you beat the game, and then also a story for Ada, like Ada's side of the story, which was also in the original. And then Assignment Ada was cool too, but that was more of like a mini game where you just had to like get as much viruses as you could in like the time they give you, and then it got really hard because not only did you have to do that, but then at the very end you had to fight Krauser, and he was like the final thing you had to fight before you like got out of there, and it was pretty hard.
Keys over there. Ugh, this place reeks. Shit,
I'm just now getting to the body that has the keys on it, like the cop's body that has the keys
gone.
on it, and then I think he has a gun, and then she grabs that gun, so I'm just now getting the gun.
Do you, are you gonna use
Hopefully it's not too much longer. I'm not sure like how much farther I gotta get. Moira's all like worried about Claire picking up the gun. That was funny.
It could be anywhere. It's too dark to see.
She's like, it's more
Shine the light
reliable
around.
than any person. Oh, yeah, I can be Moira. Pretty sure all Moira gets for a weapon though is a crowbar at some point. But it's cool though, like there's a way to get that crowbar to turn into like a
Think it might
katana
have snapped
somehow.
at something on the way down?
Like you're able to get a katana for her. I can't remember how, but there is like a way to.
Claire, I see the key. It's out of reach. Let me try shooting it down.
So wait, what is it? Say it again. Sorry, these characters are a little bit loud. Oh yeah, in raid mode. Yeah, I know. I'll help you with that. That shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, the second medal. Sorry, the zombie's crazy. Yeah, I think one you get for killing all the zombies. And then one you get...
Run, Moira! Run!
Yeah, not using an herb. Yeah, not like taking any damage maybe. Oh yeah, you can take damage as long as you don't heal. Man, I need to get out of here. Oh, they got me. First death. It's just, it seems like they don't want you to fight those first dudes. Like, it's better just to run
The key must have
away.
shook loose when the body fell. It could be anywhere. It's too dark to see. Shine the light around.
Oh man, I just wasted 2 bullets. You have to like shine the light on the key before you can shoot a town. So.
I see the key. It's out of reach. Let me try shooting it down.
Wait, how do you get that achievement? Oh, at the end of the... Okay, yeah, no, I could do that easy. Oh man, this guy just keeps killing me.
Are you okay?
Just gotta go up the ladder. Oh my gosh, and he knocked me down the ladder, Jesus. Just gotta get up the ladder faster than that. Yeah, now you can't get up here. Gosh. Oh my gosh, he went up that ladder fast. Jeez, where's Moira? Why do I have to wait for her?
Double back and try the key.
Yeah, she's like not really good at keeping up with you, I noticed. Like, the zombie went up the ladder before she did. That was kind of silly. I don't even care how many herbs and stuff I use. Now they're telling me how to evade, that's so silly. They would have told me that before, that would have helped a lot. It should be in both. It should be in raid mode and story mode, yeah. Oh, is it only in this game? No, you can do it in like Resident Evil 3, and you could do it in yeah, in RE-verse. That's kind of a thing. Oh my gosh, I gotta wait for Moira again. Come on, Moira, Jesus. There we go, we can get through this door. That was crazy. Moira's about to have us killed. Because I know they don't want you to fight all those guys. Like, I don't know, if you did, you would just run out of bullets, I felt like. And there was like a bunch of people, so I felt like you had to run past them all. Like, there might have been more stuff for me to get, but like... Honestly, I feel like you had to just run away from them. That's like always kind of like a running theme in Resident Evil games, where you have to run away. Oh, nice, I got the shotgun now.
You need a gun too, Moira.
Yeah, so you know, yeah, that way. Yeah, those are the 3, to not use herbs, to do it at the recommended or level or lower.
I forgot.
And yeah.
Maybe we can find you something else.
No, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
No, we're getting you a crowbar. She's all like, doesn't want a gun. That's funny.
I think there's something shiny there, but
If like we were in this situation, I would definitely want a gun. I know, she's all like, oh, I don't want to use a gun ever since. It's like, do you want to die? Like, it's funny. And there's the crowbar. I finally got it for her.
Blunt weapon. I can do blunt weapons.
See, she's like, I could do blunt weapons, you know, like, she's okay with using a crowbar versus, like, using a gun. Like, I don't know, it's kind of silly. To me, a crowbar is way more hardcore than using a gun. It's cool, though, as long as she's, not dying. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't take me too long. I didn't realize I have to do the whole first level. I figured I'd be able to start raid mode right off the bat.
Claire?
Yeah, I know that's
You
good. Get
saw
your
that,
person
right?
up. That'll help. Then when we start
Yeah,
together,
I saw.
you'll have a lot of
something.
stuff unlocked. Yeah, you shaved it. That's good though. It's always nice, fresh look. I've been thinking about getting a haircut too at some point. I just don't know how expensive it is, and I always like to make sure I get like a kind I'm gonna like. You know, I hate paying for like a haircut and I'm not liking it afterwards. So I always try to make sure it's like a good barber or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Well, I know that's not gonna like make me pay for something I don't like. Yeah, I'm curious if he still breaks necks. I can't remember if he does or not.
What? Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
And who exactly are you?
I see.
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
See, it'd be cool in RE-verse if they give us like Claire's like Revelations 2 outfit, because that was a really cool outfit.
This looks like a way out.
Oh man, I need to find the gear. Gosh, I don't know how hard this is gonna be. I remember dying a bunch though, trying to do this before. I have the shotgun now. It should make a big difference.
Oh, that looks
There it
creepy.
is.
Yeah, let's
Ah,
take one
needs
home.
power.
Look at this machine. There's something stuck in it. It's not working.
The power must be off. Maybe there's a switch?
No, exactly. It's weird that they make us have to do this mission first just to be able to play raid mode. Like, I get it. Yeah, it's like, okay, you gotta like show the people how to play, I guess. But it's like, I don't know. It should have been like to where you could skip, like, not skip the opening, but skip whether you wanted to know like how to play or not, and go straight to raid mode. I'm trying to unlock this chest. It's pretty interesting. I forgot. Chest locking system. Oh my gosh, I was so close that time. Does it change every time? Yeah, testing. There we go, got it. Handgun ammo case, that'll be handy. I know, I wish I could at least do the story mode with you. It's kind of weird that like you can't start the story mode. Like how in 5 you can start it with a friend right off the bat, and this one's like a full co-op story mode. It's just we can't start it until after I get past the thing. Which is
Claire,
silly.
this way.
Yeah, it's an interesting system. I guess they just really assumed
Maybe once
that
we're
we
outside,
needed
we
to
can find
like
someone to help us.
learn how to like do this stuff before. Let's see here. Let's try to run through this. What was that though?
I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, it's silly. Cause some
Let's not get
they
ahead of
like have
ourselves.
these modes unlocked right away. Like I think there was one like Resident Evil 5. They have that mercenaries mode like unlocked right away. I'm pretty sure right off the bat. Like one of the mercenaries mode. There's like a couple of different mercenaries mode in 5, but Pretty sure one of them, it's like you get it unlocked right off the bat, and like all the characters and everything. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll have to try 5's raid mode at some point, or mercenaries mode. Raid mode's a little bit different. Yeah, it is. All Resident Evil 5 is pretty much co-op. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, I know what the story mode is, and then I know the mercenaries is. I don't know if the versus is. There's like a versus. I think the versus mode is somehow co-op. Oh, I just wasted a shotgun shell. There we go. Tourniquet, stop the bleeding. Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting to dodge. That would have helped a lot if I kept doing that. Yeah, I kept forgetting about it too. It's like spooky, but it's not that spooky compared to other Resident Evils, but it's still good. It's just a little outdated, I feel like. Yeah, that is kind of what made a lot of the other ones. Man, this big executioner guy is getting it. I got him finally. Thank goodness, now I think I could turn the power on and then it gets even harder. Yeah, no, that does get really annoying. And I'm hoping this isn't too difficult to get past this opening. It's kind of silly I have to get past this opening. I feel like raid mode should just be something that's
Of course they're heavy bugs.
yeah, just unlocked from the beginning. Oh gosh, we have to jump down here into the trash compactor. I'll have to go back here and activate the power. Yeah, I do, as Moira.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, see, that's pretty cool. It's interesting because I feel like he does that hidden blade thing in RE-verse. Like, that's one of his moves. He could either turn invisible or, like, do that move. Or you can turn invisible and do that, like, hidden blade move. It's pretty cool.
That was almost a Claire sandwich.
Barry tells everyone that story.
Well, at least we've got power.
That's funny dialogue
should
when
help.
she's like, I was almost a clear sandwich, and then Moira's like, just Barry, tell everybody that story. Like in reference to the Jill sandwich in Resident Evil 1, like when Barry saves Jill, and he's like, wow, you were almost a Jill sandwich. Silly. Yeah, there was. It was a sandwich and it had Jill's beret on it. And that was really cool. Yeah, I really like how they did that. Oh my god. I just need to get out of here. I don't even know where they want me to go next. I forgot to get that first medallion too, but that's fine. I'm just gonna have to get that on another playthrough. I'm not going back. Yeah, I just want to get to where I can play it. Just play it with you, because it's weird that you have to wait to be able to play with your friend until after they've done the tutorial. I keep worrying that Moira's gonna get like killed by one of those spinning traps too. Ah man, I should have went back and got the cog. I didn't get it. That's kind of a frustrating thing. I forgot to grab it. Wait, what was it about? Oh yeah, Moira got down because of one of those traps. Oh, there it is. I think I finally found the... Oh, man. Upgrade the pistol's damage, I guess. Yeah, I know it is. I just found like the first part and I like missed it earlier. Oh, there's a medallion. I'll grab that one. Yeah, there's 8 of them in this first level. Jeez. Yeah, only 2 are one of them. Yeah, I know. I missed one earlier. I could have got 2, but I'm just trying to get past this first level. It's right after that flamethrower part, that you can escape. I'm doing it like on the hard difficulty too, but that's fine. And we have the gear. Heck yeah. I think we could just go back the way we came. 6 way back. Oh yeah, it does. I don't know, that guy's dead. Wonder if you can use these traps to kill zombies. Like the spinning. Yeah, I feel like you can too. Alright, here we go. I put the cog in now. I just gotta wait for this thing to open all the way. Oh man, do you have to kill everybody after it opens? Oh, you have to be Moira though. So Moira has to be the one to break the thing open. Yeah, she does. Man, that's it. Like, gonna make it way harder. Oh, and then Claire died. That's dumb. Hopefully that checkpoint was just right there, though. If that's the case, then I'll be fine. I really like the areas they show in raid mode too. Really cool. Oh, was there an item I missed? I had a herb with me last time. Is there one? Oh, there's one in there. Okay, guys. Oh wow. Dang it. She was about to start the thing. I just need to have Moira doing it, and then I'll defend her as Claire. Oh my gosh, this is difficult. This is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh my gosh. Moira's just gonna die now.
Hold on.
Wow, they make that really hard. Like, oh, well, I am on the hardest difficulty, but it's just like, there should be a way to do it easy still. Yeah, no, it's as soon as you put the cog in, everybody's after you. It's just, you have to, like, protect Moira while she, like, uses the crowbar. She has to use the crowbar to open the door, and if she gets hit, then she stops opening it. So that's, like, the only thing that really makes this part kind of difficult. But, like, if you do it on easy mode, I suppose it would have gone by way faster, but, I was wanting to do it on hard to get the achievement for beating the game on hard, because I was going to try to do the whole thing on hard with your help, but yeah, hopefully this mission won't be too hard to finish on hard mode. Let's try it again, put the cog in. I just got to have Moira go first. I should have Moira put the cog in, and then I could beat her right off the bat, but can't skip this cutscene either. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she stops after I throw a grenade too. Dang, that time I had Moira like doing it, but they were all after me. There's no way to like close the door, and I want to do it without the flamethrower because I want to get that achievement you're talking about, doing it without using the flamethrower. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, I think they're all in raid mode, I want to say. Claire just dies so quick. Yeah, like, I'm really curious how they expect people to do this on hard. I guess they want you to use a flamethrower when you're doing it on hard, but it's like, I want to get that achievement. I'm probably just going to use the flamethrower and just have to go back and do it on easy, which is fine. I might as well. I'm over dying over and over, and I feel like that's the only way. Start. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing in there as Moira. Oh. Jeez, Moira didn't even cross the thing yet? Come on. Claire still puts it in even though if you do it as Moira. That's funny. Hopefully it'll keep me as Moira when the cutscene ends though, because I want her to start activating the thing really quickly. Yep, there we go. And then she goes down. I'm bleeding because I don't have a tourniquet. I make this really difficult. I don't even know how to get the flamethrower going. I guess you have to turn this valve over here. Yeah, they just make that really hard because on Legendary there's way more people and then they just all do way more damage. So if I could like put up a trap. They're just so fast, man. It's like by the time Moira even like starts crowbarring it, they're already all there. It's crazy. Try that again though. I need it. I'm curious if there's anything I'm missing that I should grab, but it's like they almost make it to where they want you to like kill everybody first, and I definitely don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, now this guy's super close. He should not be over here. Oh cool, he got killed by that thing. That's good. Now he won't be a problem later. Thank goodness. It's almost tempting to like not even go in that room and just go over here and like hide out and like let them all die real quick. I'm like tempted to do that. Is that a thing? what to do this time. I think I might try to just go to the side and then see if those things kill them. Yeah, I'll try to do that. If I go through that door on the left, the saw blades might just kill them. Because we don't have to go in this room. Let's just hope that those saw blades are still going. Oh yeah, they are. But they're not moving back and forth anymore. Oh, that's... They like stop and you can't use them to like shoot it up. Oh man, I was so close that time. I changed the difficulty, like change difficulty results will not be uploaded to the weekend. Yeah, I don't care. Changing it to casual. So I think I can continue at the same checkpoint, just on easy. That's good that you can just switch it. At first I thought they were gonna make me start the whole level over if I switched it to easy. No, yeah, I'm finally switching because it's like I'm over just like trying to do it on the hardest. Yeah, see, I'm right where I was, but I'm just on easy now. It's perfect. I don't care how much it was all saying it would affect my score, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's not a big deal. Oh yeah, see, this one dude I didn't even hear on easy. That's so funny. There's like one less zombie. Like there was a zombie I kept having to deal with on the hardest version. He was like right around the corner, and like on easy, he's not even there. There's a lot of people missing on easy, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. The flame, like, I accidentally killed Moira with the flame and I wasn't trying to do that. Yep, we're almost done. The fire's protecting us. It's fine. I should have done it without the fire, but I'm just gonna redo this level as someday. If I ever want to get all the trophies, I'll just redo it again. I'm glad I can finally get out of this level and do raid mode. This is the first time they get outside, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Place very much. Where do you think we are?
Yeah, finally out of that hellhole. Can't believe I had to change the difficulty just to get out there. That's kind of annoying.
The poor lost soul as she lamented her fate.
Oh, again with these stupid bracelets.
Who are you? I want answers.
I am the Overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Overseer.
You must go to the Vasek, where life begins.
What do you want from us?
Nice. Real nice.
Yeah, the new map of Fortnite's pretty cool too. I like what they did there. Dang, do I really have to go a little bit farther? The radio tower, that's it, yeah.
Claire, look! Over there! A radio tower. Maybe we can send an SOS.
Yeah, this was an interesting take on Resident Evil though, how they had it like on an island and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Could use your help.
Yeah, and it kind of reminds me of Code Veronica. That's one I really want to get back into because that one had Claire and it was all on an island too. But it was on Rockfort Island, like the island where they train the Umbrella, like security people, like Hunk and all them, all those ones that like look all crazy. The crazy Umbrella soldiers. Yeah, they train them on that island. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and all the people from Operation Raccoon City, like Vector, like Hunk's like protege. Yeah, he's from there too. Or like they all trained there pretty much. It's pretty cool. I like how they did that.
Tell me we're not jumping this.
See? You can do it. I got you.
So I wonder why that door was
That wasn't
locked
even
back
close
there.
to easy.
Listen, Moira, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I got you mixed up in. Barry'll never forgive me.
This isn't your fault. Also, Barry can kiss my ass. The guy bitches and moans and granny swears about everything.
Yeah, it's interesting how you start as Claire, but then eventually you get to do Barry's story too. Which I think Barry's story takes place way later. I think it's after Claire's. Or, yeah, I mean, I think they go back and forth, but like time-wise, I'm pretty sure like Barry gets there like a couple months later or something. Like 2 months later. And then he starts to help him, but like yeah, it's like 2 months later kind of thing. Yeah. Dang, I missed that first part. I'll have to go back and get that attachment. Attachment that was like there was like a gold attachment in one of those traps. I couldn't like get it because I blew it up with the fire. But if you don't blow it up with the fire, I'm pretty sure you can get it afterwards, huh? The gold one.
So? No, it's dead. You stay here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, there's one that has like, yeah, there's a couple that are like involved with the traps. I feel like there's one that has like one in the trap, and I think if you don't use the flamethrower, then you can grab that one after. It won't break or whatever. Yeah, and then there's another one. I'm pretty sure that's like next to a trap that you have to like time it right. I don't know. It looks really hard to get. I remember dying trying to get it a couple times.
Right. This better work.
Fuck! Is anyone picking this up? My name is Moira Burton. My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where. We have these fucked up bracelets, and this crazy woman is talking to us. Some kind of monsters have killed the others. Please, send help.
Yeah, the cinematics are pretty cool. I forgot like how like good graphics they look when it goes to like the cutscenes.
Oh, one more time. My name is Moira Burton.
Oh, God. What is this place?
Yeah, they're just on an island. It's interesting. What was that? Nice, heck yeah. I just did that first mission. I'm pretty sure raid mode should be unlocked now. Yeah, finally. I don't even care about connecting to RE.net. Like, I know there's stuff you can get, but it's fine. There's a bunch of little things. It's nothing too special though. Like not like outfits or characters. It's more like just like weapons and like currency and little things like that. I just don't feel like connecting it at the moment. It is important to connect it, but it's like I'd have to go and that would just take longer. But yeah, I'm finally in raid mode now, so I think you should be able to invite me, or I can invite you. Yeah, I'll let you finish it. I'm still like just loading into raid mode for the first time, so I'm gonna like check out everything.
Rise and shine, my adorable little guinea pig. This is my baby, the Red Queen Alpha. I've invested
Yeah, I
a lot
forget
of
how
time
Wesker's sister's
making
all
this perfect
like about raid mode.
simulator.
She's like the
And now it's time for you to
person you
show
talk
me
to the
what
whole
do.
time.
Run, my little hairball. Spin those wheels.
You'll start out as this person that's like nothing but digital. Yeah, you can get them as an unlockable you can get them as an unlockable character too. They're like one of the last people you unlock. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's skills are pretty good, and like you can get other people's skills by like getting your skills maxed. Yeah, there's some cool stuff you can do. You just gotta like get farther. There's some really cool gestures. Yeah, right off the bat, yeah.
Sorry.
I owe you one. Get over here. Wait. Get over here. I owe you one.
Hopefully I don't have to be a certain level to invite you. I'm pretty sure I can just invite you right away. Is it the phone? Like, what is it? I'm curious. I can't remember what I have to use to invite you. Maybe I just go to the mission and it lets me. Yeah, the blue door. I might have to do the first mission real quick. It's almost what it's making it look like. Just because it doesn't look like I have quick play or any like stuff. Yeah, see, so I just gotta. I'm just gonna do the first. I feel like they want me to do the first mission as like a tutorial kind of thing. But it's fine. I know how quick this first mission is, so this won't take like any time. It's cool. You can get Hunk's like old outfit in RE-verse as well. Yeah. He has like 3 outfits. He has his Resident Evil 2 remake outfit, his old school outfit, and then his outfit from Umbrella Corps. Which one, RE2 remake or oh, Resident Evil 8? Yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah, then you can try out RE-verse. We can play it together too, because it's crossplay and everything. Yeah. Like, I played it on the Xbox, but it's crossplay, so we should be able to just play it together and talk and stuff. Even if we can't talk for a mic, I could just go on my phone and use the PlayStation Party. Or like vice versa, if you wanted to use the Xbox app to be in a party with me, we could do that. But either way, yeah, that's what's cool, is there's always a way to be in a party with like the way they do stuff nowadays with just having the app. Like, even if you can't use the mic, you can always use the app, so it's always cool. Yeah, no, that's like one of the best magnums. It's giant. See, hopefully they know like a lot of people like raid mode and they'll bring that back at some point. I'd be really happy if they did it in 4, but I really want them to bring back the original Mercenaries in 4, but we'll see how they do it. Because they look like they're being pretty faithful to the story mode, so hopefully they'll be faithful to all the other modes too that were after the story, like Ada's story, Mercenaries, what was it? There was more too. Assignment Ada. They even had the cutscene viewer so you could watch any of the cutscenes anytime. Hopefully they'll have the knife fight with Krauser too. I'm really curious if they're going to keep that or not. Yeah, because so far what I've noticed is like Leon doesn't have like that important knife he had before, unless he just it hasn't shown it yet, or maybe he hasn't got it yet. But like you know how Leon's knife and Krauser's knife are like really unique. They look really cool. Yeah, and like the knife it shows in the gameplay trailer of Resident Evil 4, it's like it looks like a disposable knife, you know, like one that you could put into any enemy just to get out of a grab, you know. Yeah, no, that's what I'm hoping, if that's that knife. And that's not just a disposable knife, you know? Hopefully that's not a disposable knife. Hopefully he has that knife, and then the disposable knifes are a thing too. Which makes sense, because then he'd be able to always knife. Because if you use a disposable knife and it gets stuck in an enemy, I don't think you can get it back. At least that's not how it works in the old ones. You kind of just lose it, but you get out of the grab. But like, he should have the one that he can always like pull out to break boxes and stuff, because you're gonna need that knife to like break boxes and barrels, and just for all kinds of things like snakes and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that should be in the game. If it's not, that's gonna make the gameplay a lot different. Maybe you're gonna have to like melee to break stuff. I don't know. I don't think that'd be a thing. I think they're gonna keep that knife. They have to. If they don't keep that knife, it's really gonna change things. I'm just hoping it's not like Resident Evil 3, because Resident Evil 3 they changed too much, and Resident Evil 2 they made that remake like spot on. Like, they made Resident Evil 2 remake pretty much exactly the same, just little tiny things that weren't little tiny differences that didn't make huge difference, but like the plant monsters were different in the remake, and then in the remake there was a way where if you didn't grab any items on the way to the RPD, then you'd run into like the guy with the yellow vest. It was like a secret, and if you killed him, you got the key that opened up the room to get like your alternate costumes. But they changed that in the remake, so he's not even there anymore. But he is in Resident Evil 3, because he's like a main character in Resident Evil 3. But yeah, I'm just hoping they don't change it too much. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. I really hope they just keep a lot of it the same, because it's like, that's what would make it really good, is if they just kept the majority of everything the same. Yeah, I really like the original art style. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I like the original Resident Evil 4 Leon more than I like remake Leon, just because I really like how he looked in that one. Yeah, everybody's like their mocap version. Yeah, so it's interesting. Ada looks like really good though. Whoever Ada's mocap is like just looks a lot like Ada. So for her, I have no complaints. I don't know. Leon's mocap actor, I never really like was super fond of, but I still love him. Like he's cool, but it's like I really like the way Leon looked before as well. Especially Resident Evil 4 Leon, like how he looked before was just, he looked really cool in the PS2 version and in the VR version. That's like one I need to go back and finish now that I think of it. Maybe I'll play a little bit of that tonight. Because I really like the VR version. The only reason I don't play it is because my room is kind of small. It's like in an attic, so like when I'm playing it, if I like swing my arm like to knife a box, I'll end up like hitting the roof sometimes. So that's why I kind of don't like, unless I'm like looking a certain way, I kind of don't like using it sometimes. Nice, I got the completion medal. Yeah, hopefully we can both be Hunk and it won't matter. And that to me is always like cool because Hunk had a squad of like 4 people and they all look exactly the same, you know, like, so like, yeah, go ahead. No, yeah, in the Resident Evil 2 remake you were able to play as, I think it was like, his name was like Ghost or something. I don't remember, but yeah, he looks exactly like Hunk, but his mask is broken, and you could see his skin, so you could tell he's like African American or something like that. But it's cool though, because he's one of the people that were in his crew, and you never got to see that story before, because he had died originally. All of his crew died except for him. Like his whole team died except for Hunk. But that's what's cool about the Ghost Survivors. You get to play as 3 different people that died. Like Kendo died, the guy that was in Hunk's team died. The mayor's daughter died, and then so did the photographer. But like when the mayor's daughter, or not the photographer, but the journalist, you know, the one that was in the jail cell, like in the, when you play as the mayor's daughter in the Ghost Survivors, you get to like save her, and then she finds him and saves him, and then they get out together. So like the 2 of them make it out alive if in that scenario, yeah, even though that's like not canon, but it's still kind of cool. And then Kendo makes it out alive if you do his, and then yeah, and it's weird because I don't know if that Hunk dude survives, because at the end of his, Ada's there for some reason. Ada's like there waiting for him, and like I don't know if she kills him and takes the G-Virus or not, but you like see his helmet on the ground afterwards, so I don't know even if you can save him either way, if he's just destined to die. But and then the sheriff, it was really cool. Like the sheriff that Leon meets at the very beginning that dies, there was a way to save him if you just like held off everybody at the gas station until Leon showed up, which is pretty cool. But the only way to get his was to beat all 3 of the others first, and then you unlock the sheriff's like Ghost Survivor thing. That was a really cool, because that was like an update they added later. Like it wasn't in the game at the beginning, and it was just like the main Resident Evil 2 story, and then Hunk's story, and then Tofu Survivor, and then they added the Ghost Survivors like as a free update later, so that was really cool of them. Okay, I think now I can invite you. Yeah, let me just change my stuff real quick. I unlocked like better weapons. Alright, cool. Matchmaking menu. Find a partner, join a partner. Find a partner. You can try to find me. Or no, I can invite you. I see how to invite a friend. Yeah, I'll just invite you. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just hold X. Yeah, Resident Evil 6 got really cool with like being able to slide and stuff, and then like flip around. I remember you being able to slide, like run, slide, shoot people in front of you, and then flip around and like slide on your back and shoot people like that way too, and that was pretty cool. Oh, wow, we can do weapon upgrading here too. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna wait until way later though, until we get way better weapons. Oh, there's the Red Queen messages about raid mode. What is that? That's just a store. This says I don't even know what's in the store or what is in the store. Anything? Really? Not really, huh? Oh, I see. And then they go up higher level the farther you get. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait. It's always best to wait. Yeah, we could do our daily mission. We'll do the normal one. That way we can be whoever we want to be. Cool, that's everything. I don't know. If you need to, yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Then that makes it way faster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's level 2 and I'm level 2, so it should be we should be able to get that medal easily, all the medals. Yeah, see, this is an area from Resident Evil 6. Yeah, it's interesting. Or like Jake and Sherry, yeah, they go through this area. But yeah, to anybody who plays this game and doesn't know, like, they'd be like, what is this place? Oh, we use our special ability? It's cool. I like how we can emote. Yeah, we just do triangle, so that's easy. Yeah, and hunters in this. Yeah, see, hunters aren't in the main story at all, so like they're only in the raid mode, I'm pretty sure. Unless there are hunters in the story mode, I just might have forgot. Yeah, no, that's what I like about raid mode. I feel like it has creatures in it from all games. There isn't even a hunter in RE-verse yet. I don't know, there might be. Yeah, this is a katana in this one. I don't know if it's in raid mode, I just know it's in story mode. Like, instead of her having to use a crowbar, you can get her Moira katana. Maybe in her DLC. I think in her DLC, maybe, yeah. Because she has, like, her own little DLC story, because at the end of Claire's, you think she, like, dies, but she, like, really makes it, so, like... That wasn't perfect. It's a little harder than I thought it was going to be. You guys already bleeding a bunch. Yeah, and we're just, that's cool. I like how they did this one. Like, they really did a good job with the raid mode. It's like, the only thing that's like old about it is the graphics, really. Like, they could do this again with the RE engine, and this would just be awesome in the RE engine. Like, Yeah, even with Resident Evil 6 graphics. I feel like that's what's weird. I feel like Resident Evil 6 graphics are better than this one. So I'm not sure why they kind of went backwards in graphics. Unless they are the same graphics, same engine. I just can't tell. I need to go invisible. I know, I'm low on health. This is a crazy mission for a daily mission. Like, this is way harder than the next mission we would have did if we hadn't done daily mission. That's the last guy though. Cool. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Like, it was a little bit, but that's just because my guy was low level. But that gives me a lot of XP. That gives me a huge amount, enough to level me up twice, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Daily missions are always worth it. I don't even think we got 3 medals, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think they do either, now that I'm looking at it. There's another daily mission, but it wants us to be Wesker. So I don't know if we should do that one. It does give us a good amount of XP though. Maybe we could just do that one later. We'll do another regular one. This one shouldn't be hard. This should be easy. This is just the second level. Yeah. I need to change my recommended level to 2 though. There we go. It's cool it auto does it for you. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, see, this is an area from 6. I feel like they use a lot of areas from 6 because that was the game right before this one. Yeah, I really like 6. It's been a while since I played it, but it was just really good. Really good story. Yeah, and that wasn't always like that. Like when the game first came out, because I remember getting Resident Evil 6 when it first came out, Ada's story was completely single player. Not only was Ada's story single player, the only way to get Ada's story was you had to beat everybody else's story first, and then you unlocked Ada's story. But now it's like they changed it to where you can start a brand new game on 6, and you'll just have Ada's story right off the bat, and then her story's 2-player, because they added that as third player. I remember because I was really excited when they added that, because they added him not only to Ada's story, but they added him to Mercenaries too, and I thought that was really cool because there was no hunk in 6, so the agent was like kind of like, you know, he took the place of Hunk, and you could use him in the Mercenaries. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess they didn't want to put Hunk in there because Umbrella's not like a thing anymore, so I guess he would be out of place in 6. Because I guess after Resident Evil 4, yeah, like Resident Evil 4 and after, Umbrella's not like the problem anymore, I guess. Which is kind of too bad, because I always liked when Umbrella was the enemy. Like, Yeah. And like Hunk was always a part of that stuff, even though he worked for Umbrella. He was just doing it for like, you know, money or whatever reasons he had. I don't know. That's why he's such a really good character, because nobody really knows what his motives are, other than like he just worked for Umbrella as a Umbrella soldier. Yeah, I know the leak. I saw that too. One of them's called Hunk. I'm really excited for the Outbreak. I think they're gonna do a new Outbreak, and now I don't know if you ever saw gameplay of Outbreak on PS2. There was Outbreak 1 and 2, and it was like just a bunch of survivors in the Raccoon City that were trying to get out of Raccoon City, and nobody ever knew about them. And like it was online too for a PS2 game, and you'd be able to like see people doing their puzzles trying to get to the next room, and like you could help them, or you could just go to the next room and like leave them, and then you'd see them leave you, and you'd be all like stuck in that room trying to figure out the puzzle still. It was really cool. Yeah, it was like Resistance, but in the sense that like there was no like a hunter that was trying to kill everybody. It was like you were all just doing your own thing, kind of. It was weird because it was like you didn't have to worry about that. Like if one of the other players died, it wasn't game over for you. It was kind of like it was just game over for them, because it was like I don't know, it was in a way that like you didn't have to worry about like them, and they weren't really like there to help you or join you, but they were there because they were just doing their story at the same time you were doing your story, and you could just randomly come across other players, and they would like just be trying to get past that level like you were, and you would see them like either figure out the puzzle, or they'd be sticking around just as long as you were. And if they figured out the puzzle, they could just leave. But I think there was a way you could at least drop stuff for each other, like herbs and ammo and stuff, so that was kind of cool. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it was really cool, and that was in the leak too. Like not only like Resident Evil Hunk, but they were doing in the leak it showed like Resident Evil Outbreak like 3 or something. I'm gonna have to look at it again, like the list. But no, that's the one I'm really excited for, because if they do it right, they can make it in a way where we're gonna make our own character, and like we're just trying to escape Raccoon City with our own character, and they were just in the incident. So like that'd be really cool if they do it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up Capcom's game leak. Oh yeah, so I'm seeing, yeah, it's just called Resident Evil Outbreak, and it was leaked. Wow. There was Operation Raccoon City, but that wasn't an outbreak. That was like where a team of Umbrella went in, and you got to play as all the Umbrella soldiers, and they were just trying to get rid of all of Umbrella's involvement, like any evidence or survivors they were trying to kill. And you were supposed to kill Leon at the end, but you got to choose when you got to the end whether you wanted to kill Leon or not. Yeah, that one was really cool. See, I'll have to look that up, because I know about the Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2 on PS2. Like the PS2 ones. Yeah, what is that? Outbreak Collection, limited run. PS4. I don't think that's Resident Evil. No, that's not Resident Evil, I don't think. Let me see, let me like look into the details. Let me look at the description, because I'm seeing this game, but I don't think it's, because it doesn't say it's by Capcom, so I don't think it's Resident Evil related. At least the one I'm looking at where it says Outbreak Collection. Resident Evil Outbreak Collection. Oh, whoops, let me just look up Outbreak Collection. Because it doesn't say Resident Evil in the title, so I'm not sure what this is. But I see it as like a PS4 game, and it's called Outbreak Collection. Outbreak Complete Collection. Let's see. Huh. It's like a zombie game, but let me see. I'm looking at it through the PlayStation app now, seeing if Yeah, it's by Dead Drop Studios, so I guess it's not by Capcom, but it looks interesting. I'm just not sure what it's about. Experience the entire Retro Survivor or horror nightmare, including the brand new Outbreak and this thing. Huh. Yeah, no, I'm curious because I have, like, that's the thing is I think they're only on PS2 because I was just looking it up and it shows, like, when you look up Resident Evil Outbreak, it shows it only shows it on PS2, unfortunately. And I have that one, like the one it shows where it shows the pistol on the cover and it says Resident Evil Outbreak. Yeah, I have both of those. I have Resident Evil Outbreak 1 and 2. I have, yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak and then Resident Evil Outbreak File number 2. And there was a cool amount of people. You could play as this guy called Dave the Plumber, and he could just like MacGyver like things into guns. And then there was this news reporter. There was even a cop from the RPD, but he wasn't like any like well-known cop. He was just another random cop on the RPD, and like a waitress, and just a bunch of different. Like it was just literally just survivors, like, and you were able to play as any of them. Yeah, just a bunch of random survivors. It's cool I have it. I just need a PS2 to play it, because like, unless my PS3 can play it, I don't think it can though. I think my PS3 can only play PS1 games. Yeah, so no, that would make sense. I don't think they would want to keep them going, especially after PS3. Like, I'm gonna be surprised if they try to shut down the PS3 servers, because it's like they're still, yeah. Yeah, no, a bunch of games that aren't on PS4 or PS5, like Metal Gear Solid 4, for example, you can only play Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS3, like on the disc. Like there's a way to stream it to your PS4, but it's like if you want to play it on disc with no lag and be able to play it offline, like the only way for you to play Metal Gear Solid 4 offline, no lag, is on the disc. And it's like, on PS3, like it's crazy. I think the same with Metal Gear Solid 1. I think you can only play Metal Gear Solid 1 either on PS1 or on PS3, because I don't think Metal Gear Solid 1 is on yeah. Yeah, we could do another level if you want, or we could switch to like Warzone. Or do one more level and then switch. Yeah, no, we can switch to that. No, that's perfect. I was just looking at my customizations, so that's cool. See, I really wish they'll redo raid mode. They should see that people are still playing raid mode in like games like Operation Raccoon City and raid mode. Because those are like, I don't know, those are just really cool games. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's only on PlayStation, and that's what's weird is on Xbox One it's different. On Xbox One you can have it downloaded because it's backwards compatible. So like I own Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City and it's downloaded on my Xbox One, so I can play it offline or online. But like on PS4, you know, when it was originally on PlayStation, it's like on PS4 you can only play it on PS Now, which is really weird. Like you can't download Operation Raccoon City, like just buy it and download it, like. So yeah, if you ever get an Xbox One, or if Jackson just lets you use his, you could totally just buy Operation Raccoon City on Xbox One, and we can actually play through that whole one together, because I've been looking for someone to play through it with, and it's like, when I play it by myself, I'll get lucky if I find like a random that'll just randomly join. And I like try to add them as a friend, but they don't like accept my friend request, and then like I'll just, if I ever start it again, I'll be playing it by myself kind of thing. It's silly. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. And then Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, that's another one. I don't know if you can get Peace Walker on PS4, but I have it on Xbox One X, and you can have it downloaded, and you can play all of Peace Walker, like the whole story, like co-op, which is what's really cool about that one. Like literally the whole story co-op, There's like an online versus mode. Like those are two of my favorite ones. Are like Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker and Operation Raccoon City. And the reason I really appreciate Peace Walker is because the whole story is co-op, and like Phantom Pain wasn't like that. Like the only part of it you can play online was the FOB bases, and then the versus, which was, you know, wasn't bad, but it wasn't as cool as Metal Gear Solid 4's versus. I loved Metal Gear Solid 4's versus. It was just, they did a great job with it. Yeah, I know. I remember when they shut him down. I remember, like, it was when we were in Yuba City. Like, that was when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 4 a bunch, and I started playing online, and it was really cool. And you were able to make your guy look however you wanted to, and then you could like do a thing where you were like and like a boot camp type deal with other players, and then there was a mentor that was training everybody, and the mentor was another player. And like he would train everybody, and literally if he wanted the whole time, everybody could just like mess around and do nothing, but like, you know, just, you know, mess around and do nothing really. Or he would make it to where it was like team-based deathmatch, or like he could put on whatever mode he wanted, and then like at the end he would like, you know, let those who stayed all the way through graduate. You know, like if you didn't quit out, he would like let you graduate, and once you graduated, you could be a mentor too. And I remember myself being a mentor and like having a bunch of people like in my session, and then I let them all graduate. And the coolest thing was there's like proximity chat, so you could hear everybody, and they were all talking. And I remember like hearing all these different people, and like some people were cool and some people were mean and some people were nice. It was cool. Yeah, it was awesome. And like that's the thing, they took it all out. Like they took all of Metal Gear Solid's online, Metal Gear Solid 4 online stuff. Like I'm pretty sure they shut it down a long time ago. Like, you know, you were just talking about it. Like, they shut it down. And it was really cool because you could even be Raiden in part of it. And there was, like, a couple of really cool characters you could be. I'm pretty sure you could be Vamp. You could be Raiden. There was, like, a couple people you could be. Like, yeah, and it was, like, cool, like, hero moments like that. Like, there was a mode where it was, like, where one person could be a hero, or two people could. Because there was a way to be Snake, and there were, like, old Snake, and then there was a way to be the robot that Otacon controls, and you could literally turn invisible and be that little robot and roll around and shock people. And I remember people doing that to me all the time. And then all the maps had like boxes littered throughout them, so you would never know if a player was in a real box, like if it was a player in that box or if that was just another fake box, because there were so many boxes littered around. It was like super hard to tell sometimes, and like if you did it just right, you could hide in a box and they wouldn't know you were there. And then as soon as they passed by, you could sneak up behind them and just grab them and, like, you know, slit their throat. It was really crazy. No, it was awesome, and I really, like, I wish they had it still, because, like, 5's is fun, but it's way, like, different. It's way different from 4's online, and I'm glad I at least got to try out 4's online, and I had a good time with it. Just doing that mentor boot camp thing was really cool. Like, being, like, in the boot camp and then doing it again as a mentor after I graduated from it. Yeah, that was really cool stuff. I really hope they bring it back at some point. Resident Evil 4 or Metal Gear Solid 4? Yeah, no, and that makes sense because he was trying to end it in that one. That was why it was like old Snake, and it was like that was supposed to be the end of Snake's story, like Solid Snake's story, you know, because he was old Snake at that point. Yeah, and Naked Snake, because at the end he dies too, and it's like that was supposed to be the end of both of their stories. And then the next one, that's why the next one, 5, had to be back in time. And that wasn't even the next one. The next one was Peace Walker, and then Peace Walker led to 5. But yeah, his plans originally, he wasn't trying to do like anything after 4. He was trying to stop it in 4. So it was pretty interesting how that went. Yeah, then the Resident Evil Rise and Revenge just came out, and he originally wasn't going to be a part of it, but he like helped that team, like that did it, like Platinum Games and all of them. He actually like assisted him. He didn't like go all out like he did in the other Metal Gears, you know, because those ones were the ones he made, but he was like there to assist them with like the lore and like you know, helping them figure out what like they need to do to make it like proper. Oh yeah, he still tried to help. No, I thought that was really cool. Because Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance was a great game too. Like that's one I want to go back and play again. I remember playing just the demo. Like I'm sure you remember watching me play it too. Yeah, just the demo, and that was all there was. And I remember playing the demo for the longest time because the game wasn't out yet. And then I remember when the game came out, we were like in the apartments, and your dad like took me to the GameStop to go like get, or he didn't take me. He went to the GameStop for me at the midnight release, and he went to go get the game. I think I was just chilling at the house to make sure you guys weren't there alone. At least because I'm pretty sure you weren't at your mom's house. I'm pretty sure you were there, and that was the reason I couldn't go with your dad. But yeah, he went and got it for me, the collector's edition. I had pre-ordered it, and then he got me the guidebook too, and it was like the textbook, like it was like the really cool hardcover guidebook. So I have that still, yeah. No, I love it. It was super cool. I remember there was like the Japanese collector's edition. You got like a figure riding, but I got the American collector edition, which came with like the lamp with his sword in it, the plasma lamp, and both were really cool. I just kind of wish I could have got the figure. I still want the figure one of these days, but. Right. Yeah, so it's hard to tell exactly. You'd want to like make sure you knew for sure. Oh yeah, I'm on Warzone too. I can invite you. No worries, it's all good. Yeah, we can play like a match of Warzone or two, and then take a break if you want. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see where the future Resident Evil goes. Resident Evil RE-verse is really cool, and so is Resistance, because they both utilize the RE engine, which makes them both like really cool. But the only thing that sucks about RE-verse is it's a free for all. But like we can still do private matches with just like you and your friends kind of thing. So that's really cool. I'm hoping they do too, because from the trailer it looks like I don't know if you saw it, but there's one RE-verse trailer that makes it look like, I could send it to you, that makes it look like there's gonna be a 4-player team mode. I'll send it to you so you can see it, see what I mean. Like it looks like there's gonna be like a 4v4 mode or something. I'll send it to you.
Mission adjustment.
And that's like why my favorite one was Operation Raccoon City. That one had the best PvP mode. That one's just PvP was awesome. There was like a 4v4 heroes mode where like the good guys got to play as Leon, Claire, Jill, and Carlos. Yeah, and the bad people were Ada, Hunk, the helicopter pilot, and Nikolai. And it was just awesome. And then there was just so many really cool. There was like one mode where people could just keep killing each other until the helicopter showed up. When the helicopter showed up, you had to get in the helicopter, and there was only like 3 or 4 seats, you know. So like not everybody was gonna be able to go, but you could literally get in there. And once you got in there, like you could get in there, and like a guy from the other team could get in there. So it didn't really matter. It's just as long as you were in the helicopter, you were safe. And I remember I'd wait out the helicopter for people to try to get in it, and you had to hold down the button to get in the helicopter. And while they were holding down the button, as soon as they went to the helicopter, I'd throw a grenade, and they'd be sitting there holding down the button, and they would just die from the grenade. And I would just go up and get in the helicopter because no one was able to mess with me because I'd already grenaded the only person that was at the helicopter. It was pretty cool. So I got a lot of people like that. They would be trying to escape, and then it just did not work out. Yeah, for like the Xbox they were. Then it's just the problem is finding like enough people that want to like do a versus match, unfortunately. But that's where like we could play through the whole like story and do versus if like me and you were playing it together. Like yeah, if you get your own Xbox someday, or if you use Jackson's. Yeah, I sent you that RE-verse trailer. It's weird. In that trailer, it straight looks like they had like a 4-player mode planned, because you see like 4 players and they're all like Chris's like team members. It's like Chris and his team members, and it shows them. Yeah, they're all together right there, and you see 4 of them, and like they're all like side by side. So it's like, you know, what does that mean? Like, and they've already added 2 of these people of Chris's team in the whole time RE-verse has been out. They added the guy with the drone, and then they added the chick. That's really cool, Tundra. Yeah, no, they did a really good job with RE-verse, but it's weird. That trailer makes it really look like there's a co-op mode. It's weird.